After 20 years as a professional musician, I made the decision to go back to school and finish my education. I had traveled the world, written and produced my own music, and had become a notable blues artist, but I wanted my degree. The prospect of going to college was as far removed as I could imagine from the life I had known, but it was exciting and I knew I could excel at it. But I also knew there would be math involved.
Mr. Grimes, mathematics teacher, is displeased with the progress of his 9th grade class in mathematics.
You see what low grade you made on your weekly mathematics test? More than half of you failed. Most of those who passed just got by. Nobody had 100%.
I suffered from what felt like math paralysis. It completely prevented me from performing well in math. I noticed that many of my peers also suffered from this math paralysis. Others, even some that were considered high performers, had simply learned to survive math by sheer rote memory, recitation, and performance, but they were actually no closer to understanding the subject than I was. I got almost straight A's and enjoyed almost everything about college, except math. And as I squeaked through the prerequisite math courses, I learned early that I had to find a good teacher if I was going to have any chance of passing. This turned out to be much tougher than I thought. In the first pre-algebra course I took, my first math class in over 20 years, I was literally brought to tears with how poorly math was taught. The instructor showed only black and white text PowerPoint slides. He would point to the problem with a stick and then point to the solution and say, "Yes?" He could not get the projector to work without turning out the lights, so he couldn't even take notes. And when a student tried to ask him to explain the problems in more detail, he became irritated, saying only, "This is review, yes?" The class was frozen somewhere between confusion and math fear. I felt sick in my gut with anxiety, and my eyes began to fill with tears. This was it, I thought. College would end here. There is no way I can do this. I did manage to get into a better class and completed my prerequisites, completely unsure of anything covered in those courses. Over the following months and years, I would register and take college algebra 5 times, switching instructors once, withdrawing twice to avoid a failing grade, and completing the course twice with a D. I needed a C to satisfy my math credit and move on in my program, which included more math. However, a unique convergence of fortuitous circumstances illuminated a solution. With this enlightened perspective, and using the model of the rhetorical situation, I was able to analyze my experience from a rhetorical perspective, which allowed me to see not just my problem with math, but the overall problem of inefficacy in math education more clearly. Most importantly, it cleared the way for me to apply a blend of my diverse and unique skill sets toward developing a solution. This would have all been mere theory. However, I put my approach into real practice, and within 6 weeks I had pulled my college algebra grade up from failing at midterm to an A on the final exam. On my 6th and final attempt, using this new perspective and approach, I had solved my math problem, passing college algebra with a B. To learn more, tune in next time.